Let's talk about something that, really stings, but is also incredibly common. The feeling of being ignored. It can happen anywhere, but wow, it can hit especially hard when you're in a new place, like maybe your first year of college and you're just trying to figure everything out.
So let me ask you, have you ever been there, standing in a group of people, maybe classmates or new friends, and you just feel invisible? Like you say something and it just hangs in the air. Yeah, it's a terrible feeling.
Well, if you're nodding along right now, the first thing I want you to hear is this. You are so not alone in this. This is a deeply human thing, and today we're going to get into how to handle it.
There's really a name for this. It's the feeling of invisibility. And honestly, it's one of the biggest emotional hurdles we can face, especially when we're trying to navigate a new social scene. I mean, we all hear it, right? College is supposed to be the time of your life, but for so many of us, the reality can get pretty complicated. It can feel confusing and just plain painful when you feel like you're stuck on the outside looking in. So, why? Why does this even happen? It's so easy to jump to, what did I do wrong? But here's the twist. A lot of the time, the reasons people might be ignoring you have almost nothing to do with you at all. I mean, just look at some of these reasons. Some people put others down just to feel a little bigger themselves. Or they're actually super insecure. They might get caught up in judging people based on really shallow stuff like looks or who's popular. Some people just follow the crowd, keeping up fake friendships. And frankly, some folks they don't really get deep emotional connections. And this leads to a really powerful idea. Sometimes being ignored isn't a sign that you're weak. It's a sign that you're different. And that difference, that's not a flaw. Maybe you're thoughtful in a loud group or focused when everyone else is distracted. Okay, so understanding the why is one piece of the puzzle. But how we react, that's everything. Because our first instinct when we feel ignored can actually make things a whole lot worse for us. You can see the whole cycle laid out here. Our gut reaction is to try harder, right? To get their attention. But that can come off as desperate and just pushes people away. Or we start to overthink every single word, which just builds up this massive anxiety inside us. We feel angry or sad, which, when you think about it, just hands them control over our feelings. And the worst one of all, we start to doubt ourselves. And that's what hurts the most. And really, it all boils down to this. When you react emotionally, you're the one who gets hurt. The person who ignored you, they've probably already forgotten about it. You're giving away your power. All right, so what's the move here? What do we do? This is where we make a huge shift. We stop focusing on them, and we start focusing on us. This is all about choosing your own dignity over their attention. See, this is the question that keeps us stuck in a loop. Why are they ignoring me? What did I do? We can spin our wheels on that question forever and never get a real answer. It's a total trap.
So let's flip the script. Ask this instead. This is the question that puts you back in the driver's seat. How can I improve myself? And listen, this isn't about changing for them. It's about investing in you, for you. And here's what that can look like. A simple roadmap. First, just stay calm. Not reacting shows incredible strength and maturity. Then take all that energy you were wasting on worrying and put it into something amazing. Read more books, learn a new skill online, focus on what you're good at and build that confidence up. This is how you build a version of yourself that is so solid, their approval just doesn't even matter anymore. And that's the bottom line, isn't it? The real win isn't getting them to finally notice you. The real win is when you start respecting yourself so much that it doesn't matter if they do. The second you choose dignity over attention, game over. You've won. So now we get to the best part, the transformation. This is about taking that whole negative experience, that feeling of being ignored, and turning it into fuel for your future. That pain can become your power. So instead of seeing it as a rejection, try seeing it as a test. It's a test of your patience. It's a test of your self-confidence, of your emotional strength. And when you pass this test, and you will, you come out so much more resilient on the other side. I absolutely love this metaphor. It's so true. Sometimes the loud, shiny, common things, the stones, get all the attention. But the real value, the diamond, that can be overlooked by people who aren't really looking. Your worth doesn't disappear just because someone else fails to see it. So, what's the ultimate comeback? What's the best reply? It's not some clever line. It's not a big confrontation. It's your success. It's you focusing on your goals, building your life, and achieving what you want to achieve.
That speaks way, way louder than words ever could. So please, let this be the one thing that really sticks with you today. Someone else's ignorance does not get to define your worth. You are valuable, you are capable, and you are enough right now, exactly as you are. Don't you ever let someone else's blind spot make you question your own light.
So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Let's forget about who is or isn't watching you right now. Let's focus on what really matters. With all of that strength, all of that talent, all of that value inside you, what amazing future are you going to build?